Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? Good evening, everybody.
What's
Give
good?
it a second. I'm gonna give it a moment. Let everybody get on. Let YouTube load up, do its thing. Um, we missed Drace. He probably about to join in a second. But what's good, my brother? How you doing, man?
Yeah, living the dream, man. Living the dream. I think everybody should be.
No bullshit.
Yeah, like listen,
No bull.
if you can't make money in this market, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, I know what to tell you. Goddamn, stop being bearish. The crash is not happening. Buy some shit. Yeah, man. Oh man, what a market, bro. What a freaking market, man. We definitely gonna break it down, man. We're gonna break it down tonight. But before we do, everybody, let's go say what's up to our people in the chat. First in the chat is our good brother Strat King. What's good, my G?
What's up,
Good
brother?
evening, man. We got Big Mo, Maurice in the building. What's good, Big Mo?
What to do?
We got my guy the Nightway is in the building. Let's go. He say salute. What up, my guy? We got Shauna in the building. Good evening. How you doing? She say we running. Yes, we are.
You
Out
are.
the gate early. Um, who else we got? We got Mr. Luciano. What's good, my guy? He said, what's good? Mo said, yeah, man, my XLK 280 January 27th is eating. And Maurice, just know, brother, Apple still hasn't made a new all-time high. So yeah, brother, that 280, that 280 still got some legs, brother. Cause we still waiting on Apple to really join the freaking party, man. So, and with that being said, Quadree, let's start tonight off with the rumor. Have you heard the rumor about Apple while we talking about them?
Oh, about the CEO?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if
I
it's true,
think that
uh,
go ahead.
I think it's good, man. If it's true, I think it's going to be a really huge upside to what we've been wanting them to do.
Mm-hmm. I
So
agree.
with the guy, based off with the guy they got replacing him with, what I read on his background. So
Yes. 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 So yeah, so there's a rumor, right? There's a rumor flirting around that Tim Cook is reportedly considering stepping down, and the guy that could possibly be replacing him is the current head of engineering. Um, so if and then let me pull my chart up real quick. And yes, as you currently see right now, we are green in the futures market. You got the ES up right now. You got the
mhm.
NQ up right now. You got the Dow pushing a little bit, and you even have the Russell pushing back, pushing up a little bit. So, yeah, futures are green. But let's go talk about Apple real quick to start the evening off. So, something very interesting about Apple is that ever since that breakout late September, it has done nothing but consolidate or move sideways. Now, I do think this is bullish consolidation because it is at the top of the range, as well as it's consolidating right under the all-time high of 260, right? And we got this news. We have this rumor out there that Tim Cook could possibly be stepping down. Now, I think the initial reaction could be a small sale, right? Just because it's like, oh crap, Tim Cook stepping down. However, I think once Wall Street really understands what's happening here, I think they will quickly buy Apple back up. Number one, like we said, if you look at the guy rap sheet who possibly is replacing Tim Cook, he's the head of engineering. So with that will come a new era of innovation, possibly, right? A new era of leadership, right? And so you have those two things. I also want to make the point that along with this rumor is that Tim Cook will still stay on as a part of the board.
Yep.
So it's not like he's just going to completely leave the company. He's still going to hang around. He's still going to be around. He's just going to be on the board. So this guy will still have Cook to lean on as far as leadership and all of that. I also think that when the if this comes out, he's not just gonna step down tomorrow. There's probably gonna be some type of transition period where it might be, he plans to leave early spring next year, or there's gonna be some type of transition period where they're gonna run this thing together. He's gonna show him the ropes, and then eventually he's gonna ease out, right? So I think when you have all of those things in play, it's like you said, Quadri. I think it's gonna be exciting though. I think this guy is going to bring something new, refreshing to Apple. Him being the head of engineer, he'll be in line with the likes of Elisa Su, Jensen Wong, all of these guys. Elon, all these CEOs have engineering degrees, and so he's going to really be able to, I think, bring Apple into the AI thing, right? This AI movement. So that rumor's out there, but I do think it's an exciting rumor. I think it will be a good change, and so we'll have to see. But in the meantime, it is consolidating, and I do think once Apple finally cracks that new all-time high, it should. Oh, I hate saying should. What I would say is that based on what I see from the charts and my technicals tell me is that once we do crack 260, all roads lead to about 280. So waiting
Mhm.
patiently on waiting patiently on that. So yeah, so that's how we're gonna start the show off this evening, man. That's how we're gonna start the show off this evening. We got a comment that says, haha, my guy said when Wall Street understands that one, bro, the market, the market guys. I mean, man, listen, you know how they play this game. You know how they play
Yep.
this game. Yeah, you know how they play this game, bro. Especially if they
Yep.
sell it off initially. Then I'm telling you, bro, that's just the narrative. They'll say, "Oh, they sold it off," and then next thing you know, "Oh, well, you know what? Wall Street understands now that you got a new leadership and blah 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 blah." They just playing the game, bro. That's just. I'm just telling you how they gonna spin the narrative on it.
Yep. That's
Like to
exactly how they
play
gonna
that.
spend it.
Yeah, they like to play that game. So that's what it is. Um, yeah, so let's talk a little bit about today, bro. I think today it shows the resilience, bro. I think yesterday, or the day before yesterday, the market sold off. But at the same time, uh, it really, and we talked about it last night, which is that it really just came back to retest that new week opening gap. And Tuesday could have possibly put in the low of the week, and so we wanted to see how would buyers respond. And as we see, we had the ES positive by 0.5% and basically engulfed that prior candle. You
Hmm.
got the NQ that was positive by 1%, and shout out to AMD and the chips, man. They just continue to do the damn thing.
Yep.
uh had a good day. The YM lagged. It was basically flat. So I am looking for the YM to actually play catch up uh, tomorrow and tonight and all that good stuff.
Hmm.
Let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and take that. And then RTY. RTY was positive almost by 1%. Didn't quite engulf that bearish candle, but I would say RTY is, basically consolidating at that point where we're looking for this to kind of finish that cup and handle and really start to break out. So if I go to a weekly on that, we was looking at this and saying that, I believe that this is a nice cup. You got a handle, and we're going for the breakout. So not quite there yet. Got a little bit more ways to go, but the longer RTY can stay above 2,500, that's better for it to get to 2,600. So all in all, the market continues to show its resilience, bouncing back. And it's crazy because we still have a few names that aren't fully participating. like
Oh.
like Amazon showed a little life today, right? Uh Meta's kind of just flirting. Tesla's oscillating. Um you got who else? I mean, really, it was the chips that's been cracking like that. I mean,
bro.
what you seeing on your hand, bro? What's good, Jay? Welcome to the building, brother. He said up. Oh, he said up and away tonight. Oh yeah, let me get long. Let me get long.
And the thing is, we're not even, we still neutral.
Yeah, on like the fair and
Everything,
greed.
everything, like our indicators, we still got ways to go. I told you, bro. I'm gonna go back and say that we might not experience every. We might go up the rest of the year, bro.
A slow and steady chug.
Yep. Because literally
Slow
every
and
time
steady
there is
chug.
any room for a pullback,
Yeah, you ain't lying. Anytime we get a red day, it just seems to get bought up. Hmm. There we go. Hold up. Let me get set up here. I'm gonna get a
oh,
one more time. Yeah, I like. I'm thinking the Dow wants to. Thinking the Dow wants to make some moves, man. Thinking the Dow wants to make some moves. Where my micro is at? Oh yeah. I took a micro trade
mhm.
on the Dow, so it's positive right now.
Gotcha.
Let me see. I need to switch this from the dark real quick so I can see something. You know what? Damn, I didn't put this a weekly. Yeah, let me go see what that weekly fib extension looks like. TP. Ooh. Confirm. All right, we in there. All right, we in there. So 47,325 is what we looking for. 47,325. I don't know if I'm gonna get that, but we're gonna see. I might just let this go all night. All right. Okay, so let me go back to dark theme, and I see we got some questions. So yeah, I'm looking at the Dow tonight, Quadree. I'll go hand it over to you. I know you got the NQ.
Yeah, thank you.
So on the meantime, though, Jay said they do not want this market down. No, they don't. I've been in since market close. Baby, I said, bro doesn't handle it. What management? No go. What the hell, bro? Doesn't handle has met, bro. I don't. Oh, here you go. You can go this deep. All right, all right, all right, all right. I got you. Let me try to put that together. Bro doesn't handle. Yo, you have to
You talking
retype
about?
that for me.
No, you talking about? I know what he's talking about. When you
You
saw
know, you get what
IDS,
I don't, what does
you
he
saw
say?
IWM, the handle was kind of deep down for the retracement to come back up. That's what I don't. That's how it looked, but I don't think you. I don't think he saw it.
Oh, he's saying can't go. Listen, bro, this technical stuff is all I'm gonna say it like this. It's very subjective, right?
Like he was
So
talking about. So like when you looked at IWM, how you see, I had to cover it not like this, so maybe you can see a little better.
but you are so that's a what a daily?
Yeah, you was on the weekly though.
Right. And so and I'm looking and I'm using a whole different time frame,
Yeah,
right? So if I go to mine and how I'm looking at it, right?
I
And
see
this is
the
where you
handle.
are.
The handle up here. I don't know if you look at here. The handle right here. And for the guy that's watched who asked it, this the handle right here.
But see, that's what I'm
Or
saying.
you can,
that's why I think when it comes to technicals, bro, it could be really subjective because if depending on my horizon, right, depending on my time horizon, you will have some traders. Shit, I myself will argue this and say, first of all, can't nobody deny that this is not a base right here. This whole from 21 to right here to 20 November of 24. This right here is it's that's basically a whole base.
Yeah, he trying to
That's
see
a
that dip
whole
right
base.
there. That
And
dip right there.
then what I'm saying is now I do agree with saying, okay, this handle just went way deeper than it usually does. Usually your handle it don't go that deep, but it's a beautiful thing that it did come back down and retest this same base area. And now it's getting that launching pad. So I mean, regardless of however you want to look at it, this is a solid base as far as you could say this is a demand zone because look at that. This is also the top from back here in 2020. You know what I mean? It's so many different ways you can talk about this. I could say instead of saying, oh, this is a couple handle, I could just say, yo, this is a fucking 5-year demand zone. And it came back to the demand zone. They bought it and now it's buying up. And now we about to bust through supply where sellers was. And if we break through here, again, depending on the different type of technical analysis you use, there's a number of ways you could project where IWM is going to go. I could use a method called proofing where they basically some traders will say, okay, if you take the distance of this base, you know why? I'm on this dark theme shit. Hold up. Let me change this to white real quick. I know that's probably gonna hurt y'all eyes real quick, but hold up. Trend line. I'm gonna make this white so I can go back to dark theme real quick. Because dark theme it do show up better on lives and stuff.
Yeah,
all right. So if I take this base, right? So from the top to the bottom of this base, and then I go do like this and proof it, that give me a projection of 307, close to 310, right? He said, in my view, 3 touches a triple bottom. I mean, hey, call it what you want. A triple, I agree. You can call it a triple bottom. You can call it whatever you want. All I know is IWM about to break out and run. You know what I mean?
Oh,
tomato. You said what?
Oh, for sure. Listen, I ain't into the patterns and stuff, man. Like, I'm not. I mean, I see it though. I mean, I see it, of course, because I'm in IWM because I expect it to is ready to go. But I mean,
yeah.
We all talking the same language.
That's my point. We all saying the same thing. Whether it's a triple bottom, I see it in myself as I see a cup and handle. I mean, I see the triple bottom like he's saying. I see the base. You know what I mean? He said it's all good. Just as at the end of the day, my guy, we all have confluence. You know what I mean? I get what you're saying. So that's where people, the cup is 30%. It shouldn't exceed that. But at the end of the day, that stuff, man. I've seen many different ways, bro. If that's how you want to quantify and look at what should be a cup and handle in your book, so be it. You know what I mean? For me, I see a big base, I see a retest, and I see a big old breakout.
Facts.
She said exactly. If you see the touches, if you know what you're doing, you're going to sit and go or get right. You know what I mean? Also, if you take the impulse leg from the low on the left, price typically runs the same distance from the base. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. There's so many different ways, bro. There's so many different ways. Just don't smoke the hopium. So and even on some like here's a monthly view, right? Even if you look at a monthly view, that's even better. Base, pull back. Put it this way. I think because I'm showing the candles, that too could throw you off because they see that big wick. I would say, let me see if this is the cup and this is the handle. Let me see if this is 50%. If I go from this base down to this low, let me make that white. Let's see. I mean, we're really splitting hairs. All right, so peep this. If I use pivots and I measure the low to this high, that pullback was right to the 382 into the golden zone. Would some people then call that a cup and handle? Larry said monthly is a nice cup of Joe. My point exactly. Right? My point exactly. So again, we all saying the same thing. And with that being said, I also want to say fib extensions give you 262 and 289.
To the moon.
Yeah, so either way, we going a lot higher on IWM, fam. That's all we want to see. But bet. Quadree, what you looking at on your end, bro? Now that we broke down IWM.
NQ pushing, ES pushing, and then gold is
Gold finally pulling back.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. That's why I would be skeptical. You know, when you find something out and they hit you with the uru. Look at that.
Yeah, gold is whew. But it need to calm down though, man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Gold been
came out the gate dropping.
Who gold?
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't wait, boy. As soon as that market opened, they said sell. They said sell.
They'll be like just waiting for something to happen.
On who? On gold crazy. Or just in general?
No.
Oh yeah, I meant to give you your props too, Larry. We was talking about you in our thing earlier today. Both your targets hit 25 150 and the 25 350. Both them joints hit. Yes, sir. We talked about it yesterday. Yes, it did. So shout out to you. Both of them hit. So what you got next, Larry? I just think my fib might be flipped upside down, baby. Bro, you getting way too into the oh, he knew the trader. Okay, I got you. Okay, all right. So let me take a step back. So baby, I got you. But that's my bad. All right. So if you knew the trader, so I do like to use fibs. Now, here's what I'm gonna say, right? Probably some people may say I do fibs wrong. I'm gonna just show you how I do the shit because at the end of the day, it works for me. And like Larry said, if you know what you're doing, you still cooking.
Man, he got a couple years of evidence that joint work though. You got a lot of bangers.
All right, I got a lot of back testing to prove the way how I do it work. All right, so how I do it is I only care about 618, 50%, and 38.2, right? Now the golden zone would usually be this area here, the 50% to the 3 to this 0.382 for me. Now, if I flip my fib upside down, meaning if I change this to go here and bring this here, what you will notice is these levels, they really don't change, bro. They pretty much stay the same. But again, the golden zone would still be this 0.5 to the 0.6. Right? It's still going to be the same little box. Right? So this area here is going to be the golden ratio, the golden zone. Now, the reason why I do my fibs the way I do it is because from my back testing, it's very good with these upside extensions, right? So what I do is I take the pullback, I go from the high to the low of the pullback, and then I want to see, okay, if we recover the whole correction, what's the extension look like, right? Now I could give you multiple use cases where this shit is like, I'm gonna just show you a few because I do fibs on all my charts because I love fibs. So I go to the weekly on Microsoft, right?
I'm short, by the way.
Oh, you short? Okay. If I show you Microsoft, right? If I take this high and I go to this low on Microsoft, right? Now, granted, this would have been my golden zone. Again, if I flip it, it's still 0.5 to 0.618. Is you really just using the zone of 50% and whatever's under. However your fib is set up, if it's your 0.618, if it's your 0.32, it's really just this zone that you're looking for, right? But anyway, this is the golden zone. But what I want to show you is look at how perfectly Microsoft reacted to my fib zones, right? So right at 391.99, this weekly candle open, shot straight up, and then from there it just continued to chug. Once we got to the full 100% retracement, we went straight up to my 1.2 extension. Look at that. We got to my 1.68 extension, went a little bit above it, got rejected, came back down, retested this, and now we're moving back up. And there's a bunch I could go through. Let's do AMD, right? Shout out to AMD. If I take AMD high, and it's at 240.92. Boy, I'm motherfucking hype. I can't wait for the ball, dog. Dre in the building.
What up,
but
man?
You know what I mean? If I show you AMD, it did the same thing where it made this move off the low. It came up to my 618. It pulled back, retested the 50%, and then once it passed that, we blasting off. That's why I think AMD on its way to 268, based on my fibs. So, but yeah. So it depends. Like Larry said, he said, yeah, he was 50% is 618. It's just a matter of how you. It's all about how you anchor your fibs, really. You know what I'm saying? But it's that zone. That's that golden zone. You know what I mean?
Hey.
What's good, Dre?
Everybody? It's clapping, boy. What's up? How you guys doing?
We good.
Any trade?
Yeah, I'm short right now.
Quadree short right now.
Oh, where? Short.
He said, "Oh, where?"
What up, Larry in the building? What's up, Larry?
Yeah, he in the building. Hey. We just gave him a
shout out to you, my boy.
With them targets, that's what I said.
Yeah, we need you up here, Larry. Whenever you're ready, bro. Yes, sir. Say AMD remind me of NVIDIA 2022, bro. What do you think? Remember that?
We got a lot more room to go, boy. I think AMD is well on its way to a 500 billion market cap.
Yeah.
And so when it gets there, I think that puts the price at like 3 something.
Yeah, man. I like
so. Yeah. So it's going. I mean, this monthly candle look crazy. It's up 45%. He said AMD hitting 270 for sure. Oh yeah. For sure,
Oh
for
yeah.
sure. Shit, it might get there. Larry, it might get there by the end of this month. You gotta think about it. We only 8 days into 2025, and that shit already at 241, bro. After hours, crazy. He said, AMD had news though. That's why I popped. I mean, what I would tell you, baby us, is go watch my video I did on the 5 reasons why I'm buying AMD last December. Okay.
Mhm. Yeah.
Last December, I said this was gonna happen. Now, yeah, the news helped push it to certain levels, but um no. So that's where you're wrong. The pop wasn't more, bro. I said this was gonna happen back in December.
Mm.
Always just know this. Price telling you where it want to go. The news just justifies it.
Yeah, just get it there. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
had AMD doing this last year. It just
Mhm.
needed news to help it get there.
Mm.
AMD was going back to 260 regardless. It's just that the news helped it get there a lot faster.
Yeah.
You
So
feel
Okay.
me?
mad, bro. So mad. So mad. Cut that drink.
You cut what?
Yeah. AMD.
AMD. Add that to the list. It's over.
Man.
Bro, I'm gonna say this: the hardest thing been holding on to those damn 125s, boy. God, I've been wanting to take some profit on them so bad.
Yeah.
Um,
He said yes, but a few days ago we had big news. Yes, we did. I understand that, but I'll just say this: yes, that's part of the reason why it popped. But what I'm saying is, thank you, Larry. The news is gasoline to the fire. Absolutely, fam. You
Yeah.
gotta understand the market work in 3 ways. You got a fundamental part, you got a technical part, and you got a macro part. When all three work together, boom.
Magic.
You
Magic.
I mean,
and then on top of that, you got to think about and then maybe if you watch the video, they go into detail about the reasons why, and the AMD was never a bad business. It just was number 2 of Nvidia.
exactly.
Like, it never was
It was
bad.
just
We couldn't figure out why he kept beating it down.
Bro,
Remember, I called
that year, she was the CEO of the year, bro.
correct. She was the CEO of the year last year.
Right. And that stock was stanking. Ain't no way, bro.
I'm like, yo,
It
Zay,
was
yo, why this joint keep dropping, bro? That's so good. Like, yo,
price disconnect. You know what it was? Price was dropping because it was trying to give people an entry.
bro. But remember, yo, shout out to that dude who bought mad of them shares last year, bro. Remember he put a bag in that joint?
Jeremy.
Yeah.
Yes, I fucks with him.
Yeah,
He
bro.
up. He up nice too.
He up really nice. Yeah.
He up nice. He up nice. He up nice.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean that just goes to show, man. Sometimes you gotta be. It's real. This is why under having a good understanding of fundamentals, you can find disconnects in the market. Like that was a disconnect, bro.
Hell yeah.
That was a disconnect. In my opinion, technicals and price rule. News is just justification. I agree.
Yep.
I agree. Price is king, and we
Yeah.
always talk about it. News is just the excuse.
By any means
Sometimes we use the great Malcolm X quote. He used to say, "By any means necessary." We say, "By any excuse necessary." Price already telling you what it's going to do. By any excuse necessary. He said, "Yeah, it's all kind of stock. It's an AI kind of stock like Nvidia, but TA won't work without the news. That's for sure." I mean, they go hand in hand.
I don't know because he could say TA, but when the deep sea joint happened, that wasn't TA. That just was
You said, well, who?
When we had deep sea. Remember all the chip companies dropped like 30-40%.
Oh, because of the deep seek stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm saying like that's news too. So that wasn't that nothing technical about that. Told that thing to drop. So it's like we can point out a million reasons of why something moves. It doesn't really matter as long as it get there. Like,
right. And my thing is, you always the move happened, and then you always say this is why after. But it's the people who can see and can anticipate, like, yo, I see price going here. They know they just waiting for whatever to get it there, but they already can sell like, yo, price is probably going here. You just waiting for the why. That's why I remember for a while I used to think news did move the market, but I realized it doesn't. It's really just the excuse. This shit is already known where it's going. You know what I mean? If it wasn't that, if put it this way, if it wasn't the open AI news, it was good else.
It's gonna be something else, yeah.
Again,
And
by
these are
any
like,
excuse necessary.
yeah, bro. These are like, bro, the research we do on these companies is like, bro, that's like buy it. Like, you know, we got the research,
Yeah.
you know, about. Shoot, I want to know. Well, we ain't gonna get it, but shoot, well, let Nvidia drop another 40%. Where AMD drop another 40%.
Load up.
And we have plenty of AMD for those that didn't get it. So they're gonna let this short play out for me.
You said what?
They're gonna let me get this short off.
I think so. It better come before 8 o'clock, though.
That's why Greek exposure. Yeah,
we got news at 8. We got news at 8. Australia inflation expectations.
Mike, what's good, Mike? Damn, gold down 1% already.
Yeah, you see, Shauna, she made like a rack already.
Oh, she's short?
Yeah, go in the chat. She posted.
I ain't look. Let me go look. Let me go see. Yeesh! Oh my God! You go, girl. Yo, she is the gold killer. She stay, yo. She be on gold.
Hell yeah, she on it.
See what? And I would give her props. She trade that shit up and down. It doesn't matter.
She got her system going.
Price either takes 60 months or 6 days. That's the news aspect. Even with DeepSeek drop, look at the chart. That 30% was back to a support area. Exactly. That shit don't be coincidence, bruh. Like you'll see a gap and you be like, all right, I just need news to get it to that gap. You already know it's probably trying to get to that gap. You just like, I need a reason or again justification for it to get there. And then all of a sudden, go ahead, my bad.
No, I was saying prime example. Remember when we was down bad? I just kept saying, bro, we just need him to say one thing about them tariffs being on pause for us to get back up. So, man, they got that news. We jumped 10%. We just need something. You just need us to get there.
And not only that, if you go back and look at where the market rallied back up to Larry's point, it was to a critical zone.
Hell yeah.
So again, man, you know, a lot of people talk about how the market is manipulated. I say use the manipulation to your advantage. Don't cry about it.
Yeah, like why, you know, and that's just in general, like, man, make some money.
Right. Like I be seeing like a lot of, you know, oh my God, the market's so manipulated. We know that. So what are you gonna use? Nothing you can do about it except use it to your advantage. So
yes, sir. Learn how to use it.
Right. Learn how to use it to your advantage. And yeah, like Quadree said, make some money off of it. I'm gonna tell you, it's if you want to see people that cry about manipulation, go look at the Tesla message board. Yo, they be crying. This stock is so manipulated. This doesn't make no sense. Yo, I'll be like, yo, y'all just mad because like Mike said, you trying to short, and so you getting smoked. Mike said September was a crazy man. That was a crazy month, man. It was a lot of people who stayed in their bias and got cooked.
Got smoked.
Got cooked.
Sure. You know what's crazy is we ain't been bearish since like the beginning of August. We was bearish like
You
2
talking about
days.
like the market?
Yeah, we was bearish for like 2 days.
For 2 days, and then we was like pivot, pivot. Once we saw we couldn't get below them 50% levels, it's like, bro, there's no reason to be bearish, bro. Like,
Yeah,
for what reason?
bro. Once when was Jackson Hole? Remember?
Yeah, once Jackson Hole happened,
Like,
and remember we broke it down because I told Kaz, I said I think a lot of people are going to miss this. Everybody keeps being so stuck on inflation, but bruh, he literally told you it don't matter no more. We on to the mark. We on to the jobs market.
Yep. And now they suspend that shit.
Yeah. My guy said, do you guys use ICT fair value gaps, all those any indicators? So we do not use fair value gaps.
No.
I think Quadree likes the SMT part of maybe. I don't even know if that's all ICT, but that might be it.
Shoot,
Dre, I think you might use a little bit of his, maybe 1 or 2 of his concepts, but Dre more like both y'all really just data driven now.
Yeah, we started. I mean, I started with ICT, but then I found data, and I just use a model that I figured out.
Yeah.
Fair value gaps can get you smoked.
Facts. Yeah, I don't think. Go ahead, Dre.
Like I learned price action through ICT. Like I give it to him. Like I learned everything I know structure wise. It's ICT. But
Like,
the way I trade, I evolve from there. I got out. Like I use data for my analysis.
Jose, go to my screen real quick. So I'll show you an example real quick. Like a live example right now. Like this is a fair value gap that just got invalidated. The square here, the rectangle. That's a fair value gap. And if I would have played that fair value gap, I would have got smoked to the upside. Now that we what they call it, an inside value gap, fair value gap now. I guess.
Man, we got so many.
Whatever it is called now, because we broke this fair value gap, I want to the downside. So it's like fair value gaps are like, I guess, a starting point, but as you trade longer, you realize that fair value gaps is not going to make you that much money.
8 o'clock.
Yeah, we about to switch over.
I'm about to go break even. This case they do some crazy junk off this news.
Oh yeah, we do.
What news is dropping?
It's Australia. Look, there goes some BS. Look at that.
It pushed up.
Yeah, we pushing up.
Mike said he used TTM, MACD, and EMAs.
Wait, hold on. We dropping. Hold on.
No, we ain't. Or maybe it might be just real quick.
Let's see. Take me out. That's all I want. Take me out.
What's your target so I can get in long?
70. I got 6 points. Yo.
I want to get this long, bro.
No, we can't. Let's see. I'm 2 points away. I'm 2 points. Oh, nah, y'all savages. Don't do that.
He said my trade structure is structure to structure, or simply put, from consolidation to consolidation. I like it. Dre or Mike said and fibs. So yeah, so my guy, for me, man, I would say my main go-to is Fibonacci's. I'm definitely I'm a Fibonacci trader. But I also like demand and support, or that's the demand and support. I also like demand and supply and demand. And then I'm a little bit
elaborate.
Yeah, I'm a little bit unorthodox because I also like to use percentages. You know what I mean? It's like I like to use math. Like sometimes I just simply use math. I'll be like, oh, all right. I'll go do some back testing, and say, okay, when this stock it usually drops somewhere between these percentages. When it runs, it gains these type of percentages. And then I just do math, and I'll be like, all right, if this the price, if it do a 2% move, it puts you here. And then if it aligns with like a gap or a fib or EMA or something like that. It just gives me more confluence. But I would say my main go-to is definitely the fibs. He say he a fibber.
Like, come on, bro.
What's
Come
that?
on,
Yeah,
bro.
I like the fibs, man. I would definitely say the fibs is my go-to. But I definitely pay attention to like I guess you would call it volume gaps where candles don't touch. I don't really care about fair value gaps. I care about like price gaps where candles don't touch.
Come
Those
on,
are
TP.
definitely
Y'all savages. Don't do me like that.
boy. You
Yo,
better take your money.
yo, yo, Quadree, don't play with them niggas, man.
You better take that money.
I'm there. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it.
Larry said, "In the math aligns with consolidation zones. It do. It really do, Larry. Like it come, and that's the biggest thing. With my community, I always try to. I would say I teach or preach. Like at the end of the day, technical analysis is all about confluence. We all trying to find what's the path of least resistance. Is it up or down? And whatever method that makes sense for you, rock with it. Like we got people that trade the strat in my community. We got people that use data. We got people that use the fibs. We got EMA traders. You know what I'm saying? And as a community, when we all kind of see, you said what happened?
TP.
Oh, you
Let's
hit that.
go, bro.
Okay, there you go. And when we all kind of see whatever, if we all using different methods, but we all coming up to the same conclusion, that's when you got confluence, and it's a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we are going down a little bit. Let's see if this thing is going to turn around.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. You hit your TP and we bouncing. Come on, Quadree. Send us up, bruh.
I'm straight, bro. Let's see.
Send us up, bruh.
Yes, sir. Waiting. Hmm.
You want to go down here? Dre, you waiting
What's
for
up?
it? Waiting for it to go down here? 366.
Yeah. See. How was your day today?
Bro, I missed the move. Like, yo, I had the wrong time frame on. By the time I see my setup, it would be chasing. I did catch short. I caught a little short. Called it a day, bro.
Yeah. Man, I did some bullshit
Wow.
this morning. So I got I got short at the wrong time, and I got stopped out. I couldn't get back in, bro. So I just man, like I lost the trade. I'm like, damn, why I got short here? Like this shit going low. What the fuck am I doing? So I tried to play a little bit of the 930 candle, and that shit just take two cup, never look back, bro. So I'm like, man. Then by the time I wanted to get back in, it was running.
That shit
Yeah, bro.
was gone.
It was moving so much that the risk was too high. Like, because just in case you get caught up,
Yeah.
like, you know the direction. But
Right, in case it turned around.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even say that because, like, for example, we used gold the other day. Gold was going crazy, but that pullback was really mean before it went back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I caught a little bit of action, but yeah, like you
Mhm.
said, it was. I hesitated to go long, and then it just and then it
When?
never really gave me it never. I mean, when I look back on the daily price action, I probably could have taken some entries, but at that point, I would have been just more of scalping it than
So
comfortable with get in and hold it and let it run.
you can put
Um,
my chart and we could talk about it a little.
all right, let me pull it up. Yeah, there
So
you go.
okay, so
There you go.
last
You got
night, right? Last night we were here and we said
that's
that
that new week opening gap.
yeah, Sunday. I
Mm-hmm.
said for me to short, I wanted to go up here.
Correct, you
Good.
did.
This is where previous day me was yesterday, and I didn't like the short here, and boom, London took us up like I expect. Then here, it was the problem. Like I wanted to take these low and then go up, but this candle played me out, bro. Like I'm like, all right, we're going long false. So I had it ready. I'm like, yo, long falls is coming.
That's
Whoop.
what. That's
And
why
I stopped
also I
the
said, my bad.
huh? That's all right. Go ahead.
That's why I also was looking for the reverse too, because we had got the long false. So
Well, we got the long. We never got the fall. We got the long. Well, I was
yeah,
looking for the falls.
Mhm.
So I'm like, yo, for this candle, this yellow candle, 930 candle. This candle came open down here. Usually when we open below 60 a.m., that's a short sign for me, bro. He opened. I got short. I didn't even see green. Not even a little bit, bro. I never saw green in that trade, bro. Yeah, I
You like
never saw
soon as you
green.
took it short, that joke was just like
That shit said,
automatically
whoop.
kept going.
I'm like, yo, like that. By the time that was here, by the time we were, I played the 945 candle as well.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, nah, I didn't like the long here. I'm like, nah, chill. This shit said, no, you're not. We gone. You're
We
not in.
going
You're
right.
staying.
We moving
And
and
they just
grooving, brother.
and it just went, bro. So I had a little down day today. It's okay.
We
Nothing
Yeah,
getting
but
back.
really.
the
No
winners
cap.
though, the winners know when to stop, bro. Salute to all of
Huh?
us. The winners,
Facts.
but the winners for us to know when to stop. And salute to all of us because
Yeah.
we knew money was on the table and we ain't we didn't even do anything.
Right. So
We got a good question, fellas. Um,
uh,
Baby, I said, how long y'all been trading? And for how long does it take for a person to get good or act okay with the markets?
wolf. You want me to go first?
I do, because I think you are a good use case
Yeah.
So
or a good testament.
if you put work in, I want to say a year and a half, you'll be feeling comfortable. You'll be like, uh, you could get to profitability if you work hard. Um, and you will have your own model. You will have your own. You will find yourself in the chart, but you have to put that work in and out like nonstop type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been trading since 2022, and I started with ICT. But this guy right here, Zay, the Maverick, he showed me the market in a way that I can never look back, bro. Like I learned a time frame that now people is getting to it, and that time frame is for futures, bro. Is a killer, and I learned that from Zay. So I learned macro and trading at the same time, and that's why I say like I got a little bit advantage because I learned the macro side of things. Like we say, it's fundamental, technical, and what's the other? I forgot.
And macro.
And macro, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I learned two from Zay, and then the rest is just you yourself on the weekend when nobody's watching you. You bad test
Mm-hmm.
Then you go from there.
Yep.
That's it.
So just FYI, just note my guy has been trading. If you do the math, that's 3 years for him. And I'm gonna tell you, Dre is, and I have no problem admitting this. He's a way better futures trader than I am. He's actually probably the best future traders I know. Like personally, you know what I mean? Like I personally know him. There's other good future traders that I know too. Like shout out to P Dub. You know what I mean? He's nice. Larry, who's in the chat, I know of him through other folks, and then acquainted with him through the show. But I know he's very nice, and he's taught other people that I know that are good traders as well. But like personally, like Matt, hands down, like Dre is the GOAT, yo. Like
Appreciate you, bro.
straight up GOAT, you know what I mean?
The humble,
Appreciate you, bro.
humble,
Yeah.
You got a long way to go, but yeah, shit.
the
Shit. Now
humble,
when it comes to this future shit, boy, you got that shit on lock, nigga. Go ahead, Quadree, my bad. I'm gonna pass it to you, bro.
No, I was just saying he the humble goat. You ain't even know.
Right. Yeah, but it's some snipers out there though. Don't get me wrong. There's some other snipers out there for
Oh
sure.
yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, for me, I've been trading 2019 futures 2019.
Mm-hmm.
I started with stocks, of course, back in 2016. I was trading shares.
Yeah.
I didn't know nothing about options or futures in college.
Yep.
And then I heard about futures. What's that? Through Ian. Did my research, found ICT. My main thing I would tell you was which slowed me down. When I was using real capital, I didn't even know nothing about prop firms. So I was really using my real bread first. So I was making money and burning it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I took a little longer. And then also like finding the right strategy. Don't strategy hop. Find one strategy and marry it. I know it's a lot of noise out there. It's a lot of people that got the magic sauce. The only sauce you got is really yours. And then I found data probably about 2 years ago. Not giving nobody credit. So I found data in one group, and then that's when I joined the runners because I wanted to get better at options trading, right? So then I was like, I hit Zeb, like, yo, anybody else trade in the group trade futures? Cause I trade futures too. So I got way better at options trading with Zay. Then it was only me, Dre.
It was like one other person.
Yeah. And on the futures channel, then me and Dre started connecting a lot. Then Dre had got in this group that I now graduated from, which is the pack, which had data that had the data at a better level. And now, bro, I've been getting payouts like every couple of weeks now. So, but also I stick to a strategy, and if you can find data that's really concrete, go with that.
Yeah. For me, man, I've been trading since 2017. Similar to Quadri, I started with just common shares. One of the first trades I ever did was on the weed stocks.
Yep.
And then I found my way into crypto. And when I seen those explosive gains, that shit changed my life. That first like 2017 run, crypto, when like Bitcoin went to like 20K the first time. After that, I just stayed with common shares. Then I really got good at swing trading. I did that for about 2 years. And then eventually in 2020, I had a friend sit me down and really break down options, because I had a few people try to introduce me to options, but they was talking that crazy lingo about delta and gamma, and I was like, "Yo, what the fuck are you talking about?" Like, excuse my language, but it wasn't clicking. And then I had a homie who just really sat me down and was like, "Yo, I know you trade common shares, so if you just take the same thing you're doing and he this is exactly how, and I'll never forget this how he broke it down. He was like, yo, if you think the price gonna go up, just buy a call, buy a put. All you doing is making the bet that is price gonna go up or go down. He was like, if you just do that, that's all you need to know. And I was like, is that simple? He's like, yeah, it's that simple. So then I started practicing, and I started doing my own trading. And then that's when I saw Mark, and he started talking about leaps and buying time. At first, I was kind of doing like the short dated shit, and then once I noticed like, oh, you could buy time, I was like, oh shit, yeah, this is gonna be my alley right here. And so after that, man, I just I did a little bit of practicing, and then I went on my own lane, and ever since then, I just been doing my own thing. Um, what I would say is, for me, I really hit my stride probably around 2000, and yeah, probably about 2020, like 2020, 2021 was a good year, but it was so easy because the market was just going up. But I really hit my stride around like 22, 23. That's when I really honed in on like, yo, leaps and swing trading is my main thing. Uh, and I've been sticking with that. I picked up futures last year. Dre and Quadree finally was able to talk me into getting on this train. And so this has been a new challenge for me, bro. I'll be honest, because short-term trading is not my strong suit. um, and so futures has definitely been a challenge, but I like it. I'm still working on getting there, getting consistent payouts and stuff. So I will be actually doing that boot camp that Dre or Quadri was talking about. I'm getting in this October class. Hopefully, and that's the thing, right? You never stop learning. I've been trading since 2017, but yeah, I'm always looking to ways to get better and progress, and staying a student in the game. So, yeah, that's pretty much, like a background on my journey, man. As I would say, my main go-to is definitely like shares and just long-term trading. But at the same time, I do like the short-term thing. What I'm saying? I'm still trying to perfect my craft in that area. But yeah, that's pretty much the background on our journeys, man. And I do want to shout J Mac out, because I do think to kind of wrap it up and then put a bow on the second part of your question, which is how long does it take to get good? I think this right here, especially for me throughout my entire journey and learning shit, especially this future shit, this is the true challenge. Mastering yourself and like, I'm gonna just stop right there. He said you'll find a way to connect with the market. Yeah, but mastering yourself, like what I now tell people, the main qualities to be successful in trading have nothing to do with technicals, fundamentals, or none of that. I could teach that shit all day to people. The hardest thing to teach people is discipline, patience, and execution. Like, I can't press the buttons for you. I can't really show you how to be patient except to tell you to wait. And you know what I mean? And you're not my child, so I don't know. I can't discipline you. Those are all things that you have to find on your own and master yourself. So shout out to him, because I think that's ultimately that when you get over that hurdle of mastering yourself, that's when you really become who you are. You know what I mean? Jason, I started trading in 2017 as well. That shit was crazy, Jay. It really was, bro. My man said, what's the jump like from trading options to trading futures, if any, and what do you need to know? I would say the jump is you could be down in seconds. Like it's a faster game, right? I think the instruments, right, the ticks and things like that, when you get into the nuances of futures trading, understanding the ticks and understanding the you really got to get into the nuance of short-term trading, because you could get into a trade and literally be down hundreds of dollars in seconds. With the options, also with options, your risk is immediately known. Whatever you pay for that option, that's the most you can lose. In futures, nah, bro, that shit unlimited. Like, if it keep going down, it's gonna keep going down. You go, that's why you don't own money here. Like use prop firms because you know you lose the shit, then you just gotta buy another account. It is what it is. But yeah, I think the jump is really, trading futures is more of a day trading, smaller time frame nuance. You know what I mean? I've heard of some people who like kind of swing trade futures, but they do that with micro contracts. You know what I mean? They're not doing it with minis and shit like that. I think futures is more of a, if you really, here's how I look at futures. If you really want an active income, I advocate for people to use the futures market. I know you could day trade options and stuff, but at least with futures, you don't got to worry about theta. It's straight price action. Click buy or sell, and it just needs to go up or down. And if you got direction right, you can make money. Where options, you got to worry about Greeks and fundamentals of a company and all that type of stuff. So there's different elements when it comes to options versus futures. And so, if you're someone who cannot be active on the screen or, something like that, that's why swing trade in the long term is better for you, because when you trade in futures, you got to be on the screen, bro. Like, ain't no taking a trade and walking away. I mean, you can, but you might come back. And I think that's why like risk management practices in futures are a lot, like they're super duper necessary, right? I know some people who trade options don't necessarily use stop losses. You can get away with that because again, your risk is defined by options, in that whatever you pay for the premium, it is what it is. Worst that can happen and go to zero. You can't necessarily do that with futures, bro. You have to use risk management. You got to have a stop. You got to know your targets, because it's a different ball game, bro. It's a different ball game. It's a different ball game. And I believe Quadree and Dre probably could even tell you better than I can, because they've been doing it longer than me.
Yeah, like right now, I'm on a trade right here. You see, I'm risking 15 points, bro.
Oh yeah, you lie. You short or long?
I'm alone.
Long.
Right. So let's say I don't have this stop here and this shit goes here, bro. That could be 10, 5K, 4K. It can still drop, and you'll be like, "Yo, I want to get out." You won't get out.
It won't let you out. Yeah, that slippage. I think somebody put that. Mr. Luciano, yeah, seconds. As soon as you enter level, slippage will get you. Yep.
Yeah, so you always got it before anything. Like, make sure you, like he said, say your targets and your stop loss. You have to have that.
You have to have that, bro.
Before anything. Before you touch that buy button here or sell.
Think of it as a think of it as you go to the casino. You got 100. You got like whatever amount of money. And you just from there, then you leave with whatever you got left.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I got long at previous day high. Just trying to get that bounce, but shit not happening.
Yeah, I see where you got it on at.
And yeah, yo, you see,
Yeah.
So if it goes low, then stop out. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, just lose a trade. Also, you need to learn how to lose in this game. The market will humble you, bro.
That's facts.
Learn to lose. Learn to lose. And it's hard for me because I'm a basketball player. I hate to lose, bro. I hate that losing. I hate it. I've always been like that. So in the market, I had to be like, nah, my nigga, I don't got it today. You chill. You lost.
Live to fight another day. That's some of the realest shit right there, boy.
Yeah.
Come on.
You need to.
Shauna said gold pumping back up. Is it?
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it is.
I don't like that. Damn.
I mean, bro, the market been going up in contingent with gold, so I think that relationship is broken, bro.
Yeah, that's really broken, bro, because that's outperforming SPX. I mean,
I don't think you got to worry about that, yo.
Where?
He said, bruh, lose on and move on. Revenge trading, yeah, you'll blow a futures count. He said, "Can you talk about payouts?" I'll pass that one to over y'all because y'all get the payouts. I think it. Well, I will just say, I know,
What you mean? But like, what are you trying to know? Like, what company you pay us? Like, what you mean?
can you talk
How
about the payouts?
long? I like. It depends the company.
Yeah.
So I use Apex. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so for then I had to trade for 8 days. Once you profitable trader, you had to trade uh 8 day trading days to get
Mm-hmm.
another payout. So every 8 days I get a payout.
There you go.
Right?
Yeah, but you forgetting about the you gotta make a minimum. I forgot you on the NQ, so you ain't got to worry about a minimum. But
Yeah, you have to
minimum.
make $50 a day, right? $50 a day for 5 days in
Mm-hmm.
Apex. I think top says is 150. I don't know. I don't remember.
I think
Uh,
it's 200. It's 200.
200 top step.
no, they drop it down to
Oh,
150.
they dropped it down.
Yes, it's
Oh,
150.
shit. Okay.
So Apex $50 5 days, but you get paid on 8 days. On top step, 150 for 5 days, and you get paid.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they right. It's a few people saying 150. So you're right, Drake. My bad.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
That's why I stopped. I trade
What?
You
I
trade my
use
from the future.
But there's hundreds of companies profiting out there. Like this, listen, I didn't know. I just found a whole new ballgame of profiting for real.
Mhm.
And yeah, it's a lot of. You got to do your own research to know. But yeah, like the basic is like Apex, Stop Step, and My Trading Future. Those are the
yeah,
popular ones. You got to
I do
make a
my
requirement.
I do my funded pretty much. You pay a little more money on the front end, but you don't have to pay an activation fee once you pass. And then you just need 5 days of $100 or more, and you can take
Yeah.
your first.
Mhm. Yeah. Yes, sir.
There you go.
Yeah, and the
J Man
reason
say stay away from any firms that have intraday drawdown when starting out. So that would mean stay away from Apex,
yeah,
Yes,
even
sir.
though that's Dre's favorite. But Dre has built up enough of a cushion. He ain't got to worry about no intraday drawdown.
Nah.
But I do agree with him. That's why I would say my funded futures and Top Step are like the two.
yeah, yes. That's why I recommend. For example, I had an Apex account. I was up to like 19 grand, and then the market. Now, mind you, I was up 19 grand, and I put my stop and profit at like 12 or something like that. And literally, I blew the account, even being $12,000 in profit.
Mm.
I hit the drawdown because they so because I was up 19 and went down to 12, I lost 7,000. But once I start, nah, bro.
Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah.
That made me. Meanwhile, tossed up in my funded futures, that I still would have walked away with 12 bands.
Hmm. He said, "How long does it take? How hard is it to be profitable and take payouts consistently?"
Discipline. It comes down to your own self.
Oh,
um,
Yeah.
yeah, this is the part that this is you versus you every single day, right? So if I know I had to make $200 a day, but nah, let me shoot for 500 today. You know, that's when you can become hard. You make it hard. You gotta follow a system. You got a system. This is the key. Once you have a system, follow your system. You'll be successful in this game. Um, how hard you make it hard. That's how I see it. How long it takes, it depends, bro. It's you. For real, it's you, man. I can't stretch that enough, man. Everybody's different. Like everybody get until different. They don't. Oh, I one trade, I'm done. That's it. Two losses, I'm done. Type of thing. Then the people that trade every 5 minutes, I got it. Oh, I see this fair value guy here. Fuck, I'm long. Yeah, but yeah.
yeah,
Now I
for
agree
me,
with. Go ahead. My bad.
But for me, bro, I couldn't pass a prop. I mean, I couldn't pass a combine, let alone get a payout. I couldn't pass a combine for like probably over a year.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so imagine that's the first hurdle. And it is yourself because you blow the counts, then you try again, you get close. I had a problem of getting like $100 close to passing the combine, end up blowing it the same day. Um, and you have to really develop that self discipline and knowing like what we call our in the pack our business plan. What are you going to risk for that day and look to trade another day?
Yeah. I agree with what they said, brother. I mean, and Dre really nailed it. I mean, you make it as hard as you want it to be. Um, it really is on you. You know what I mean? Because like you said, it's all about the discipline, right? You know, it's so easy to like it's very easy to overtrade.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Because once you start to see how quick you can make the money, you're like, oh shit, all I need is 2 points and I can make, a couple of dollars. And then that right there in itself can lead you to just over trading a lot. So it's like you gotta, and that's why I gotta say personally for me, that's why I love Top Step because they had that lockout feature where once you maybe lose a certain amount or make a certain amount, you can lock your account and you can't take no more trades the rest of the day. You know what I'm saying? Or what, whatever. So I think it really does. It sounds cliche what we saying, bro, but that's how you know we've reached a certain level that we have because we all telling you the same thing, which is it's you against you, bro. There's no secret sauce. Like Quadree said, it's no secret sauce, bro. The secret sauce is you.
Facts.
Like, how disciplined are you? You know what I mean? How can you not only how disciplined are you patient enough to wait for your entry, wait for your setup? If you don't get it, can you just walk away and say, you know what, I'm not trading today? Some people feel like they got to trade every single day. You don't have to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like for example, today, um, Dre lost the trade. He stopped. I missed a move. I didn't take a trade. I went on about my day. Before, the old me would be trying to chase me to feel like I had to catch a trade.
Hell yeah. I'll be
Right?
like, yo, what?
Yeah. So the minute that joint go, I turn that thing right off, or I look at some other or stocks. Look at some stocks.
Yeah, or talk to
Yeah.
us.
Yeah. Talk to the group. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got the group.
He said, bro, I heard if you go above 5-6 contracts at a time, they'll stop you out from a payout or if you look for home runs. I think you do gotta most platforms you gotta show consistency. So you can't just be doing the big home runs and get payouts. That part is true. They want to see consistency. They
They want to
definitely
see
want
you
to
know how
see
to trade. You can't
consistency.
control yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, right. So you can't do that. He said locking your account isn't helping you with your discipline. You have to. Nah, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that, YD. Locking your account is a form of discipline because at the end of the day, you stopping yourself, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I know you could say, oh, well, if you can't just not take a trade, nah, I don't agree with that. Some people, for me, lock that shit, walk away, I'm good to go. You know what I mean?
And then we literally tell each other, lock the account. We're
Yeah,
guilty.
we be telling each other to do that. We be like, yo, go lock your shit, yo.
Yeah. Go touch grass. Go home. Yeah.
You
Do
know what I
something. Yeah.
mean?
Go to the gym. Do something. Yeah.
Because no matter
So,
how long you trade, you still going to have emotions like you're a human.
right, right.
Right.
And I think locking your account is a form of discipline because you have the choice to lock it or not lock it.
Yeah. And then you gotta wait. You gotta wait whatever time you put too. So
Right.
I think we stuck.
Shit, that's a good way to build discipline so you don't overtrade. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like for me, what I do is like once we stop the show, I know I'm not trying to trade between like 11 and 2 a.m. So I just lock my shit in between there, and then I go about my day. That stopped me from even looking at the screen and all that. And then, when I wake up, I'm like, I bet I'm good to go. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think having that feature is actually pretty good. But so what sessions y'all trading now? London been beating me up. I mean, I do a little bit of overnight, and then I wait till I do have an alarm. Like I'll wake up and look at London, but I don't necessarily always take the trade. Mainly, I just do overnight and then New York.
Yeah.
I sometimes
Early bird.
Yeah.
I sometimes now, I mean, if I see a move at during Dre's magic hour, which is 6 a.m., I'll take a trade.
Yeah.
But my main time frame is the market open, so I trade 9:30 to 11. Those are my hours. One, because I got work. Two, because 9:30 to 11 is the most highest volume as far as trading moves.
Yep.
So, like today, and then when we on here, I trade Asia. I'm not really a big Asian trader. I mean, literally, if I see a setup, I'm gonna take it, no matter what it is.
Right.
But primarily, though,
it's your setup, facts.
Primarily, though, 9:30 to 11 would we have the biggest amount of volume in the market.
Facts.
Hell yeah, facts.
Less is more. I agree. Said discipline come with following the trade plan. Again, man, discipline can't be taught. Tomato. Yes, this you got to follow up. I mean, you basically saying everything we said, fam.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Yeah, man.
Like that's why with Asia, it'd be so slow. Sometimes we don't take no trade during these sessions.
Yeah. And
I didn't get no trade yesterday. I was just here chilling. Yeah. Today I like it because I'm like, all right, we running, touching. We took the high. Now we're gonna test previous day high. Let's go. If it don't work, it don't work.
See, this is a good example right here. He said, "I'm so mad, bro. I passed Trader Vate same day, made 3K, decided to trade for no reason, lost it all, fucked up. See, that's that over trading.
That's
you get up and then you just keep going. It's like you said, you ain't had no reason. Take that 3K and be happy. This is why I like the lockout feature. You up 3K, lock your account, go touch grass.
This is what I tell myself every single time I'm in a trade. Listen,
what's good, Strat Soldier, my guy?
Go ahead, if I see a trade that goes 500s in my favor, I'll be like, yo, you know how hard it is for me to make $500,
right,
bro? I'm like, I don't want to lose that $500. I'm like, yo, listen, nah, man, like it gets hard, bro. I'm like, nah. So in the past, I was in that place. I used to make this amount. Oh, I see this settle right now.
Yeah, you just overtrading. You overtrading.
I see my account go from 3K down to negative 25K, 25,000, like 2,500. I'll be like,
what? And then the worst part be you'll be up 3K, you go down, and you be like, I'm gonna take one more to get back to the 3K. Then you lose again. You be like,
blow the account.
It's just it's a vicious cycle, bro. So again, all of that gets you back to discipline.
Yeah.
Right? Discipline. Know what you're like homie said. What's your trading plan, right? If you hit your goal for the day, lock your account, walk away, or close your laptop. Do something. I mean, if you don't want to lock your account, log off your computer. You got to do something to get away from the screen. Because if you stay on the screen, you most likely going to take a trade. Like, you most likely going to do something you wish you didn't do.
Stay on the screen, you a fiend.
Right. Stay on the screen, you a fiend. I like that. Mike said, I wish TOS had a lockout. You ain't lying, bro. I wish they had one too, boy.
Nah. Mike need rehab. I'll tell him to that.
Mike just need to go to the gym, bro.
Where's Bob?
The shooting range. Mike gotta go to the shooting range.
Shooting range.
I'm a total trash. You can't say nothing.
Yeah.
He said, "You stay on the screen, you gonna scream."
Right. Hell yeah, for sure.
Hey yo, chill, Q. Oh man, Good times,
We are,
bro.
yes, sir.
And it's all and um, but the cool thing, like the cool thing about trading though is like you meet people. Like I met these group of guys, some of the guys in the chat. Find especially if you join us, you'll love our group, the runners. You find people you can relate to because a lot of people don't trade and stuff like that too.
Right. Uh, and to second that, you meet people that you go to a party here in the town, and you be talking to your people like, yo, the people you right? They don't. You don't want to talk to them. You're like, yo, what are you
I be
talking
there,
about?
yo, right,
Talking
bro.
about
I go
P
out a
Diddy,
lot, bro.
P Diddy in a barbecue. Man, listen, I'm talking
Yo,
about.
I go out a lot. I go out a lot, bro. But I be dead. I be dead in the club on trading view.
You ain't lying, yo. I definitely be in spots. I'm
I
like,
be
hold on.
like this. I be bumping to the music, yo. This trade about to hit, bro. Especially these times, especially around. I'm out on a Thursday night.
Yo, right?
Thursday night, bro. I'm definitely looking at the market.
No
I don't care
bull.
what's going on.
Facts. Jimmy said, facts. You got to have a life or this will consume you. I remember I was creating a new strat every day when I was glued to the screen. Facts, yo. Sometimes when you glued to the screen, you overanalyze, bro. And, you don't need to do that, bro. You did the homework, focus on execution, and, that's what the weekend for. You know what I'm saying? That's what the weekend for. The weekend, you do your homework, and then you know what I mean. But still, once it's game time, you good to go. Good to go. He laughed. Once you max out those credit cards and that bank account is negative, the discipline will. I ain't never got to that point. I hope you don't ever have to get to that point. But you right. You do something like that, you damn right, man. That damn discipline gonna come into play. He said, bro, honestly, I was so stupid. Literally had no reason. Just made 3K one play. I don't know. I can't forgive myself for that because it was not. But so, all right, at this point, now you being hard on yourself, right? Don't first, and this is something my wife always tell me. Don't talk negative to yourself, right? So you ain't stupid. You just made a mistake, right? You just overtraded. So accept it and move on. Just learn from it. But like, you know what? The next time I make 3K, I won't make that mistake again. I'm going to log out. I'm going to walk away. I think second of all, like Dre said earlier, you got to learn to lose. So you got to forgive yourself, right? There's never been an there's never been an NBA team that went 82-0. Right? You not about to be. I never met a baseball hitter that batted 1,000%. These niggas make the Hall of Fame with a 300, 400% batting average. That means they only hitting the ball 3 out of 10 times, 4 out of 10 times, and they're making the Hall of Fame, meaning they one of the greatest baseball players ever. But yet, if you go anywhere else with a 30, 40% average, that's failing.
Facts. Yeah.
So you got to understand, bro. You in a profession where you can have a failing average but still be profitable.
You just need to be 40%. That's an F.
If your wins are bigger than your losses, you can literally. I know people who have
negative.
Right. They may not win. Like they have a bigger losing percentage, but they winners are so much bigger than they losers that they still profitable, even though they might only win 5 or 4 out of 10 trades. Yes, that means they have a system where they cut their losers fast and they let their winners run. Mm-hmm. So like, just you gotta give yourself some grace. And you only 1 year in, bro.
Bro, you know how many accounts I blew? I blew way more accounts than one.
What?
And I'm gonna say this because I heard Strat Soldier say this on his Saturday show, and I thought this was key. He said year 1, most people should just aim to break even. I think that was a gem. Like if you in your first year trading, just aim to break even. Mm-hmm. Take some wins, take some losses, learn the game. Yeah. Because once you get this skill set, you have it forever.
For life.
Yeah.
You
Absolutely.
become a money printing machine forever.
Any
And
part of
I
the
and
world.
something else I learned is, or something else I heard is, once you learn trading, dog, it's like never. There's no going back. Like you can never see the world the same again.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So, uh, baby, us, I would tell you, bro, give yourself some grace, man. You only 1 year in. You know, I don't know how old you are, but it sounds like you might even be pretty young too. You got a lot of time,
Mm.
fam.
Yeah, man.
YD, you ain't lied. If you never give yourself, you'll be chasing your tail. You'll F it up more. Yeah, that's facts. That's
Yeah.
facts.
Right.
Especially if you're doing a prop, that's not even your money.
Mm-hmm.
That's house money, bro.
Right, you just all you wasted was what, like $20 for the sign
Yeah,
up fee.
depending on what prop, think about how much money you spend. You paying like $50 for a prop, that ain't nothing. $60, that ain't nothing. Just flip it back.
Right.
Uh,
And it ain't your money. You got nothing to lose.
Mm-hmm. That's facts, bro.
mhm. So that's why I'm like, give yourself some grace, man. You still long, Dre?
Yeah.
You are? Okay.
I'm in that long with him. I see what he see. I don't know.
I think we're gonna get the move at 9.
My nine. We got 12 minutes.
Yeah. It's looking like
I
they're
hope.
holding us till 9 o'clock.
Yeah. My stop loss a little tight, but the thing is, I got up here. I'm not risking no more than 15 points, bro.
Gotcha. Yeah, we still rocking, Larry. We'll probably be on till about 9:30 this evening.
Yeah.
Oh, you short. You
Oh,
short,
Larry,
Larry? You
sure.
going against the grain, bro?
Well, you see, Larry, I don't see. Let me know. Yes, sir.
He said the prop losses still mess with your psychology and confidence. I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
Jay says 68. Whoa, 68.40-ish. Is that SPX US 500 levels, Jay? Or you talking
Oh,
futures?
whoa.
Damn, where you get? Hold on.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now I agree with that.
What, he's short? Oh, so that's
No,
his
no,
Oh,
no,
target.
no. The 68.40 on ES
Oh,
that's
well,
what I'm target.
to the upside.
yeah.
Maybe not the night though. I don't know about the night.
Man, say, remember I
Yo.
told you my ultimatum target? Bro,
Mm-hmm.
we almost there, bro.
Did you raise your target yet?
I'm a hot to, bro. You shit crazy.
Oh,
Look
man.
at this.
Oh, Dre,
Yeah.
you gotta drop the gem about the business cycle, bro. You
Mm,
gotta give people the game.
bro. Okay. Where?
Teaching moment.
Yes, sir.
You're gonna be a bear after you see this.
You say you gonna what?
You're not gonna be a bear after you see this.
Oh yeah, facts.
You're not. You're definitely not, bro. Listen, right here. Okay, guys. There's a theory, but not a theory. Oh, usually the business cycle is a 4 year cycle, right?
Mhm.
Meaning that we go pump money into the economy, then the economy go spend that money, then comes back and and rotate again and do the same thing. But now every time the market's gonna tap, you tap up here. Like every tapping, this indicator is about 58 or 50 to like 70. If I go back all this. I go back, go back. We go back to decades, and you see that this is the 50s, right?
Mm-hmm.
We here, bro. October 25. I don't see no analysts in Bloomberg talking about this indicator. This is
And
ISM.
what's this indicator, by the way, Dre?
This is ISM. This is like uh purchasing power for the government,
Yep.
the things they buy.
Mm-hmm.
And this is 6, 8, 9 months future wise.
Yeah.
So this is 9 months in advance. That's why NQ, whenever ISM PMI drop, they love, if it's a positive number, we run it. If it's negative, we drop it. Because yeah, NQ love this because NQ is tech. Tech is live in the future, right? So well, it's like a forward mechanism for the economy.
Mm-hmm.
This is nowhere near a top, bro. Meaning we still got room to go. 7,000, yes. $72 coming.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a matter of time.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever you see the blooms and glooms, do not. I don't buy it. I don't see it. And this is not the only indicator. There's more, but this is just one that I
What's like the
saw
main one? Yeah.
that is telling me if you lay Bitcoin or SPS. Let me see if I lay SPS. You can see it clear if you let me. Uh, Let me see.
You had to make that line.
While you doing that, Dre, I'm gonna go to the comments real quick. Strat shows that AMD trying to apologize for acting a fool for the last few months. Listen, bro, I tried to tell you. You always talk about she the crazy toxic ex. Look, she got her boy. She ain't listen. That's why I love her.
Yeah.
Jay said puts were super expensive into the clothes. Ain't nobody paying those prices. Who chart with the purple line? Oh, that yeah, we on Dre joint. And then he said the presidential cycle 4 years. He said, what year are we in the 4 year cycle? So this is Dre. This is where I was hoping you was gonna say this, but it's been extended.
It's extended.
So actually, if you want to look at it like this, Strat Soldier, I would say we probably in we like since it's extended. Look at it as we could probably go another 3. You know what I mean? And for me, this is where when Dre showed me this, I was like, I get it, and I could put it together. Where I often tell people, you got to understand the reason why the market. I won't say the reason. One of the reasons the market is doing what it's doing is because we have a very friendly environment for the stock market to do well. You got an accommodative Fed. You got a administration that is very friendly towards businesses. You have earnings that's continuing to grow. You got investment by companies. You got companies being more productive with less workers, productivity. You got a productivity boost, right? If you look at what the last GDP reading was, it was 3.8. So that first quarter year, it slowed down, but now we're getting a re-acceleration into the economy. When you think about it, yo, they are all the globe. We running this shit hot. And so when you look at this business cycle, if the GDP continue, if you pay attention to what the administration is saying, they're saying one of the ways to out of debt is to outgrow it. So they're trying to run the economy hot.
Yes.
They want us to grow at a rapid pace. So if that's the case, that means this business cycle can continue to grow. And when you see something like this indicator, that's telling you, yo, businesses aren't nowhere near, we're not in the part of the business cycle where we topping out.
Like last time, 2018, we were here. Drop.
See, yeah, you trying to be funny, but you get what I'm saying.
So
You got an administration that's throwing money at businesses, bro. This is the only administration I know that started investing in private businesses. So you get what I'm saying. 2026, the last year, technically it was 2019, 2023, 2023, 2026. That's why some are wondering if next year going to be like 2022 all over again. I don't know, man.
I don't see it.
I don't know, yo. I really think we on some 90s type shit where they might run this thing hot all the way up until about 2028, 2029.
Yep. And then when 2030 be in a decade implode.
Yeah. Right. And then, you know, and again, we talked about this before where if they run this thing hot all the way into 2028, or let's say 2029, 2030, how ironic that's the 100-year anniversary of the Great Depression. Now, I ain't saying we're going to have no Great Depression, but you run that shit hot till then.
Hey, yo, listen, that's enough time for us to get the bag, though.
Right. You get some type of implosion around 2029, 2030.
Yeah.
How ironic, right?
That's right. And then we had enough money to re-up to catch the nice.
Right.
Like, yo. Shoot, that's gonna be a little change in my life right there.
Yeah,
something like that happen.
Also, don't forget, we always can have pullbacks.
Yeah.
We can't have pullbacks. There's nothing wrong with a 10% pullback. It's just gonna still pull back and run. That's it.
He said, not the same. Last week you said it was a hunt. Yeah, and I pivoted. I told you. You saw my comment on Twitter. I said that shit ain't happening, bro. You was like, you giving up already? Yes, I gave up. I tapped out. I don't see no red October, bro. At least not right now.
Yeah.
I tapped out. Won't get me.
They're about to get me.
Come on, 9 o'clock. We almost at 9 o'clock. Let's get something popping here, bro.
But yeah, that was my founding. Business cycle standard.
Appreciate that. Yeah. So with that being said, man, like Dre said, it's a lot of doom and gloom, and like I think who was it? Strat King said that 91% of fund managers say we too overvalued. I'm gonna be honest, man. I keep seeing a lot of that, a lot of bubble talk, this and that. What I've come to learn is when you hear a lot of that, that means we just have further to go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And again, I know valuations seem expensive, but I go back to what I said earlier, which is look at the macro backdrop. You got a Fed that's cutting rates. You got companies continuing to grow earnings. Productivity is up. GDP is up. What else? I mean, the money printer is on.
Bro, they're about to go. They're thinking about stimulus people, bro, for the tariffs. So
you said they're talking about what?
Even stimulus.
Oh, stimulus shit. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
I think, bruh. Yeah. Like I said, they running it hot, bro. They running it hot. They running it hot.
Come on, push. Let's
go. I was about to just say that, Dre. We pushing. It's 9 o'clock. Come on.
Come on, man. Stop playing. Yeah.
And like Dre said, there's a few other indicators that we've shown before. And not even really indicators. I say ratios, where if you look at those ratios, man, it's so crazy to say this because I know it's hard because of the way the market has rallied. It's like, damn, well, we already rallied so far that when people be like, oh, we can keep going, your automatic thought is, well, don't we need to pull back first? You got to understand, we had a 20% correction earlier this year. When you get something like that, you can run a good while before you really get a true 5 or 10% pullback. I think it was Quadree who said, yo, if you get a 20% correction in 1 year, the likelihood of you getting a 5 to 10% pullback that same year is very, very low.
Yeah, very low,
Like you lucky if you lucky to get these 2 and 3% pullbacks. That's why they getting bought up every single time.
Also, we have one of the most bullish signal trigger over the summer. The signal.
Oh yeah, the ZBT. Yep,
bro. When that triggers, get low.
get long. And I think this year not only was the ZBT trigger, it was something else along with it that was triggered too, which is like super rare.
Yeah. So
he said overnight liquidity for the win today, baby.
Yeah. Shout out to Carr for teaching me Bookman, bro. That thing is
it's like that. I also know when you run a race car in the red, the engine can blow. Bruh, our car ain't nowhere near red though. That's what we trying to tell you. Like,
yeah,
the car ain't on red, so this engine got a lot more fuel in the tank than you think.
Yeah.
But what I will say, Strat King, I love the skepticism, because as long as we still got people skeptical, that's one of my signals to say, you know what, we can keep going, because this is still one of the most hated rallies. Not everybody believes. It won't be until that point where everybody is all in and people like this going forever. Then I know, all right, I need to be careful. But for now, listen, I go on YouTube. Every video I think I looked at tonight all say, be careful, warning, top is coming. I'm like, I love it. Keep calling these tops, baby, because we just gonna keep. What's that GIF you be sharing, or that meme you shared, Dre? Where it's the bull. He like, oh, you sure? Did the bull take him out?
He's just running over.
I love it. Keep calling these tops, baby.
Yeah, man.
Shit,
it's not happening.
Keep calling. I love the skepticism. That just tells me more, bro. There's more in the tank, baby. What you be saying, Strat Soldier? I'm gonna get in the tank.
Yeah.
Where your helmet at, bro? I need to borrow your helmet.
Come on. What's your target, Quadree?
77.
77.
Carl said, when my wife comes to me with stock picks, the top is in. Well, Carl, has your wife come to you with stock picks yet? Let us know.
Not yet.
Not yet. Well, then we good to go. Good to go.
Yeah,
Jay said the doom and gloom sellers be killing me. Listen, Jay, I love it, bro. I love it, yo. I love it, because I'm telling you that just goes to show that, you know, a lot of people still hate this rally. Not a lot of people believe in it. And I'm like, that's good for us. He said, I saw a tweet or a reel that said 9,000 by the end of 2026. Jeez Louise. All I can say is I think me and Dre did some math a long time ago when we was talking about market cycles. And I think we came up with, at first it seemed a little crazy, but now that we this shit going, I don't think it's as crazy, Dre. But what was it? I think we had like 80, it was like 8,800 by 28. Was it, Dre?
2028. Yeah, 2028.
2028, 8,800, based on like we did like a 13, 14 year cycle. We back tested it and all that. I think we said it would have been, I think the math came out to be, you'd have SPX at like 8,800. The Dow would be at 60,000.
60K, yeah.
And I think the NQ was what, 35,000?
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Hey.
At first, when we first said it, we was like, nah.
Shit crazy. Yeah.
He's like, ain't no way. But now I'm like, shit, we closing in on 7,000.
Yeah, we are.
Shit.
And we closed 72,000 too.
7,200, yeah.
Shit. Yeah, 7,200.
Again, but like we've been saying, bro, if they run it hot, if you just go look at the traditional fourth quarter, you average 8 to 10%. We did the math. So I don't know if Baby Office is still here. This is why I love math. If you do 8 to 10% on where the third quarter ended, 8% puts the SPX at 7,200 by the end of the year. And if you do 10%, it puts us at like 7,350 by the end of the year.
Yo, check. All right, let me tell the people. Look at these people.
Jay said NQ may tap 30K by year end.
Yeah. Yo, my guy, Jay, look. So, this is my ultimate time.
Hold on, Jay, real quick. Carl said she only asked about Palantir in the video. We have time. Thank you, Carl. Okay. Those are great companies to ask about, though.
Yeah. This 25,929, that's like the maximum target for this year, bro. We right there, bro. We like 400 points away. Not even.
You better extend that line to a 6, a 5, and then a 6.
Well, 600 points away.
Right.
That's what Say told me.
Yeah, I'm saying add 5 on that.
Like, you better get a new target.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something. Like I'm gonna have to add now. Now this is gonna be the new leg. Say big game right here. This is the new leg.
Let's check.
So this new leg.
So hold on. So you said 25.9 was the max you thought it would be.
What we say the target say by 2028? 35K?
35K.
Yo, if I get it here, bro. Negative.
There you go. Bam.
Yo.
What's that number 3?
This is 35K, bro. 38.
Yo, yeah, right. It's right there.
God.
I bet you hey, put a fib in between 2 and 3. What's that 50% level, Dre?
This and 2? This 2?
Between those two. Put a fib between those two. What's the 50% on that? 35K. I knew it. Let's go.
Quadree, my nigga. Fucking go.
Bro.
Yo, that's math be mathing. Yo, the math. Yo, math Fibonacci is the best thing ever. Like, where's Jay? Where was it? Where my
Jay?
We drop it.
That's print.
Yeah. So this is when the math be mathing. Like, okay, this is seeming impossible, bro. But this also seemed impossible to me early. So we right there. Now only just whatever news is gonna get me here, I'm gonna wait for it. I don't know what's gonna happen. Like I know we're gonna have a pullback, of course. And if we have pullbacks, I take it. Like that's a 20% pullback. I'll buy that dip.
Hell yeah.
Even 25 pullback, I buy it. As long as that low stay, I'm good. You know.
Carl said 35K NQ going to be spitting out 200-point NFP CPI print candles. You damn Skippy.
With like 1% on that with like 300.
Yeah, I mean it's going to be like the Dow.
Yeah, 350 points.
You know what I mean? Think about it. It's going to be like the Dow. The Dow is at the Dow is at 46. So you know
they're gonna have to create the super micro.
You ain't lying. They're gonna have to do something. So Sonic said, "Is anyone a millionaire? If so, how long did it take to get to that point? You don't have to answer that question if it's too personal. Thanks."
What?
Huh?
What's the question? Oh, let me see.
It says, "If anyone is a millionaire, is anyone a millionaire? If so, how long did it take to get there? Get to that point? You don't have to answer if the question is too personal." Here's what I'll say. I don't have a million liquid yet. I would say I'm pretty close. Um, and how long did it take? I've been doing this invested thing since 2017. So for me, that's damn near close to 10 years. I also take into account 2022. I lost 6 figures. Um, and had to kind of reset. Um,
Mhm.
and I'll just leave it at that. It's a long term game. I won't, and it is a little personal. I won't put that all on the internet because, like Larry said, Sonic might be the IRS. But just know I pay my taxes, so I'm good. But yeah, uh, I think it takes time. But see,
Yeah,
for me, what I would say is a million ain't the goal though.
no,
You know what I mean?
freedom is the goal for me.
Bingo, right? It's you know what I mean. So it's like for me, it's as long as my family gonna be well taken care of, and I'm gonna leave something to my kids, and that they gonna be able to build on it. There's no end in sight. You know what I mean? Um, so who knows where I'm gonna end up at when I'm 60, 70 years old. By that point, hopefully I'm a multi-millionaire. You know what I mean?
Right.
Um, but I think the real goal is like Dre said, that it's time freedom. Where you got enough to where you're able to do the things you want to do. Um, you could take care of your family, and you can. I mean, I think the goal is what it is, right? Generational wealth, man. Shit that something you could leave to your kids, and then your kids and kids. You know what I'm saying? So, but I will leave it there. So, but I will say this, and this is the other thing I will say. When I do get a liquid million, the public will hear a lot less from me. So when you see me stop tweeting and stop
Right.
YouTubing, the only way you're gonna be able to get to me is if you in my community or if you know me personally. Because I'm off the grid. Because point is, people pocket watch, whether it's family or public. And at that point, I want peace of mind.
Yeah.
So,
That
Your
market is
boy,
oh my
your
God,
boy is
Jesus
your boy's
Christ.
tweeting. Say
Who?
Trump. He
He
tweeting.
must have said something the way we just dropped.
Yeah, he talking about some bullshit. Iran and peace situation, all of that. Oh, he going in.
Yeah, he gotta be because yeesh, that was a
Yeah.
quick turner. That was fast.
That's another thing you gotta count on with the future news. You see?
Yeah.
You gotta protect yourself.
He said first 100K in an investment count is gas on fire. I agree. Larry. Once you reach that 100K mark, boy, it's on the up and up. I just want to be able to walk away from my job and just live. How old are you, Sonic? Cause what you gonna do? At least for me, I got young kids, so I can't just live me, and I gotta take care of mine. So shit, nigga be bored. Larry said, "Look at this drop." I know shit came out of nowhere. He said, "Hey, Zay driving around." I know, and I gotta, and that's another thing, man. My wife, she too frugal, bro. She ain't letting me do all that. Hell no, she is not doing all that shit. We still shop at TJ Maxx, Ross. See why I was short. Yeah, 42. Okay, 42. All right. He said, "I see." Yeah, that was a good short. It definitely it came to fruition. Why do you say I love head and shoulder patterns? I'm going.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, where, bro? See, that's what I'm saying. Like, where do you see a Head and Shoulders? You must be on like the 5 minute or something.
Yeah, yeah,
Jay said, "I'm frugal as hell." Yeah, bro. My wife, her one of her Instagram handles is fit and frugal.
yeah.
My
We're
wife
in the
is
same
frugal.
lane,
Oh,
boy.
she don't. Yeah, my wife don't let it. My wife
Yeah,
don't play that.
had to buy shit on the low. Be like, yo,
You said what?
had to buy my shit on the low.
Yeah. Wifey don't play
Yeah,
that, boy. Wifey don't
yeah,
play that.
yeah.
All
Yeah,
right,
she
let's
know
get
that.
back to this market real quick though. We dropping. What happened?
But boy, talking.
He said right there on the screen with the purple line. Yeah, this Dre screen. That's where you got short at, Larry. Yup.
Yeah, damn. Now I got
How
black
ironic.
candle cake.
Yo, he really did that shit right at 9:15 too, bro.
Yeah. So let me see. The guy is talking. Who he have a press conference? Huh? What's going on?
Oh my god, that NQ candle was nasty work. 29 points.
I was short, bro. See how I be talking about? Then my little 15, dropped the whole 50.
Yeah.
ES took a nice little tumble too.
Yeah, but you see how we stop here, and
Yeah,
those
we
levels.
on a dot, bro.
These levels I did for a reason.
Said get
You know.
outside of Dre's yellow box and it's gone.
Yeah.
Fact.
But this yellow box, who said that? Larry
Larry.
is the 12-hour candle, so it will still go with the drop. Like this is just forming that 12-hour candle.
Correct. Yeah.
So you see this. Let me hide it so you don't get confused. All right. So you see, let me take back.
What Bitcoin doing? I'm gonna go take a look.
So,
Ooh.
so that square,
It's going-
Larry, is the previous 12-hour candle. So that's the mid, high, and low. And now, if I put my fancy indicator here, where it's in here, right here, this is previous day mid, right? 25,995.50, which is right here. That that previous 12-hour mid. That's a level I use. So whenever you be saying your target, I'll be following you because you pretty much kind of got the same target. So
Mhm.
if I go here, you had 21 to 50, 23 to 50, I think it was.
23 150 and 21 350.
No, 25. He said
Or 25. You're
25,
right. You're right. 20, yeah, 25 150 and 25 350. What you
150
talking
was
about?
here.
His upside targets, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for me, this week, going to this week, my target to the upside were 153, 190, 229, 230, 244, and I still got 420s, 460s, and 480. And we got Wednesday, well, Thursday and Friday. So tomorrow we could get those two left if Strong let it. If you know.
Oh, man, the market bouncing back, yo. I think this whatever he said, I don't think it was enough to really.
Yeah. So this say right here, we bounce right here at this level. Um, this one, right?
Mm-hmm.
This thing I don't make up. They just they in the chart. So what that means is we if we drop these bats, then we go here, 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 and that's just standard deviations from the Fibs, pretty much. That's all it is. It fill levels everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
Yeah,
switch my screen real quick. Yo, look at this. Look at this, Dre.
yo,
Look how we bounced off that joint perfectly.
yeah, man, yeah.
Crazy.
This shit against it, bro.
Facts.
This stuff is yo. Watch when Zay learn this. He can use this on premiums and for the week.
Mm.
Yeah, like you're gonna see when you and Randall talk, they're gonna be talking crazy, bro. I can't wait. I can't wait for what's coming out of that conversation, bro.
I'm looking forward to it too, man. I'm excited, bro. Next new challenge.
Just go like the thing is, you will not change the way you trade. You will not change it. You just gonna know
Yeah,
stats.
and that's what me and Quadree was talking about. He's like, bro, for real. He's like, honestly, you gonna have. He's told me that he's like, you probably. I'm gonna have a little bit of a head start because of what you and him have kind of already like put me on to.
Mhm.
So, but he was like, it's just like you say, it's just gonna make things a lot cleaner. For me, I think the biggest help or change that it's gonna do for me is really when it comes to just my futures trading. That's where I just need.
Yeah.
I need to be a little bit more sharper there. But again, but I also know that when you get sharper in that area, it's just going to even tighten up even better entries for the swing shit. Like what Mike was telling you earlier,
Yeah.
where it's like, Dre, if you nigga trust, bro, oh my god,
Nah,
this is
but
no worry. Yeah, we
eh,
there though.
the thing. No, shout out to Car. Like Car, if he's in the chat, he knows.
Mm-hmm.
March, April, I went to a struggle because that volatility was too much for me. I never seen a market like that, bro.
Yeah, it was
I
crazy. I
never
ain't gonna front, it was
experienced. I
crazy.
never
It was crazy.
experienced. So I was set up for this run. Like I had my
Mhm.
Tesla calls for January. Everything I have for January. Tesla, Microsoft, Google, um, D,
Mm-hmm. Cat.
Cat, Cat,
That cat contract is crazy, boy.
my nigga, bro. And I cut everything in March, April, and I said, you know what? I can't do this. My account was looking crazy, so I'm like, no, I can't lose all this money. So I just cut my short. I cut everything at 30%. Loss. When I know when you preach, when you Quadree preach, time is your friend.
Time
Time
is
is
your
your friend.
friend, man.
Time is your friend.
Time is your friend.
A lesson learned for me, but we got it. We starting like I'm getting back into it now. Like, you know, I'm back in the chat talking in my. So Mike got me thinking Netflix. I'm looking at Netflix. I'm looking at
You better get in, boy. I'm in there.
yeah. I'm looking at
Oh, yeah,
the
you
big.
saw what this up me?
What's that Bitcoin company? MS what?
MSTR.
MicroStrategy.
Mm.
I'm trying looking at that.
They call
So
yourself strategy now.
yeah. Oh, you got those, Larry. Your target was what's your target? That was yeah. 370, 375, 375. Yeah. So Larry, pick game. So Larry, this week, right? We open Monday. We open Monday.
I gotta switch my screen.
Oh, yeah, Zay got it.
I got what?
You got to switch to my screen.
Oh, my bad. There you
Nice
go.
shot.
Go ahead.
Right here, Larry, and everybody else. So we open. We left a little gap opening. We pushed up. We hit my fancy box right here. This was my first target of the week. 180s. Then this one was 229s, 230s, let's say. We got it, and we dropped right here at the weekly open, right? Last night when we came to the show, that was one of the reasons I didn't like the short because I like this mouse. Second reason was I don't like to short in the hole. I like to get some meat on it, so I like to go up to go down. Um, when I saw this move, I got short here. I got smoke, thinking I'm Superman, and that shit kept going, hit all of the target that you had, and now the only target I got left is 420s and this 450s, 450s and
Hmm.
480, 480s. That's it. But if I go back, like you see, like every week we do the same thing, bro. Like we come, we hit Thursday, Friday we hit the box and drop TGIF one, right? Let me go back. That was last week. The previous week we got a berries week. We came down Thursday, Friday we got we got the reversal Thursday that the week of the 25th September right here at 2 o'clock. That is the true reversal Thursday when the big money buys the market at close. Then we came Friday, we pump it up, and but but yeah, previous week before that, like these boxes, bros, are everything in the planet, man. Now, how they form and why they form, I don't know. You gotta go into the pack to learn. Um, gotta take the boot camp to learn about them, what they are, and how they are, and how to use them.
Right.
And yeah, that's it.
He said, Carl said, double down on prices, not on risk. You killed it, Jarius, for sure. Time's your friend, but I like how he cut loser positions, wait until it sets back up. Yeah. So what I work on with new people, the first thing I teach is cut your losers. That's good, man. Like Dre said earlier, people gotta learn to lose. Lose small. All right. If you're gonna
Yeah.
lose, if anything, lose small and try to win big. Let your runners run.
Mm-hmm.
Stogie said, what fib levels do you guys use permanently? I mean, I just use my standard. For me, I just use my standard fib. So I have a 50% level. I got a 38.2% level. I got a 61.8% level. And then extensions, I use the 1.272, the 1.618, 2, and then 2.5. And then on the downside, negative 0.5. That's it.
Yeah, I use this 1.5, 2, -2. I don't use 3, I use 2.5 and 4 and the 50%. That's all I need, bro.
Right.
These 4 levels, that's it. That's you can copy and paste. ICT use the same thing. He uses these two for Fridays, like the 30% and the 20%. That's for
No,
TAIF.
I
But other
use the
than that,
fibs.
this is all I use, bro.
I
High,
just use the
low,
fibs for optimal trade entry.
Hmm.
yeah. Know what I mean? Yeah. Yes, sir.
Sheesh.
Still dropping. Yeah, you just dropped to take me off, and now we're going down. Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. And now we got that SMT format.
But on who? On ES?
On the Q.
On ooh. Yo, go about to go, bro. About to get go long for the night, man. Fuck that.
I was about to say, yo, gold is like it's retracing so hard. I'm like,
Yo, go look at this thing. Oh my god. Yo, go about to go, bro. Damn. That was the entry right here, bro. I missed. Damn.
Yeah, down there.
9 o'clock. Look at that entry. 9 o'clock. We're perfect. Wow. That shit gone, bro.
who gold?
Yeah. I ain't chasing here.
You could have gotten that.
No, making a killer move, bro. I peeped. I said, man, they turning that shit around like it ain't nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, I'm trying to find where Trump was talking, bro. I don't see no tweets or nothing.
Financial News had it.
Oh, financial juice. All right, let me go take a look.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trump plans to incorporate what?
Yeah.
But he not. Hold up. All I see is China, China, China.
Go back. Go down to.
How long ago? Like, I mean, I'm at an hour.
Oh no. It was. Damn.
All I see is him talking about this Iran stuff.
My fault, bro. First squat. First squat. I got you. I got you. That's a financial use. My bad, bro.
Yeah, I follow both. Okay, here we go.
You
Trump
do?
signals major diplomatic move, says Europe tired of Ukraine conflict, ready for peace. Trump, Biden gave billion, Europe's one out of Ukraine, ready to rebuild their nations. Trump's, we're going to Russia. It's going to be a huge deal. Trump, Gaza future is peaceful and secure. Peace possible through strategic use of tariffs. I guess is that what he's saying?
I guess that was excuse. That was excuse to drop, bro.
Right, like we said, right? Any excuse, right?
Yeah. Any excuse.
They just heard the tariff and whoop.
That's it.
And they said,
Tariff. Oh, tariff. Hold up. Tariff. Boom. Drop. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, once again, I don't think this was. This was probably just a good excuse to do a little shaky shake,
Right.
little shake and bake.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see if it really kicks him. If anything, we just. I like it because I didn't really want us to gap up, so
Yeah.
go
And
ahead.
also, I don't know if you noticed, but when we all are all-time high, it's not the same like regular days. It's not the same. Like,
Nah.
It's not the same. Like people want to say it's the same thing, high and lows. Nah, man. The moves are weird.
Mhm.
The moves are so weird. Like it happens at weird times that you like not used to and shit. You're like, yo, what the heck?
Mhm.
Like we do not. Like when was it? Tuesday. We drop at 11. Yeah. Like
11
we do
o'clock.
not drop a. Yeah, we do not have.
That's a rare
You know?
incursion.
Yeah, that's weird. So when I see things like low days being out of times, higher days be out of time, weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So something I noticed myself.
You know what's funny though? I'm gonna say like I think what I'm seeing is go ahead. To me, this is a good setup where we go ahead, pull back all night, make the lows overnight, and then when we wake up in the morning, we start to retrace, and then we could just keep on going higher.
Yeah.
Plus, we got it's a pretty strong wall at this 6,800 on the ES.
Yeah.
So
We're getting close to those weekly levels of NQ2.
yeah, and that's why, and I'd rather not really tag them overnight I'd rather it happen during like the cash session
New York, yeah, exactly. Yep.
during New York.
So,
So go ahead and
yep.
pull back, make
Drop
this daily wick, make this
'em.
this
Yeah.
daily wick.
Yep.
And then by the time we get to tomorrow morning and wake up, we'll be good to go.
For sure.
Matter of fact, I know the China market finally back open after 2 days of holiday.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's, that's what we moving like this. Okay. China open.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of money in China, bro. For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, we got 80 points for the night. That's good. That's pretty much what's what. And then
Mm-hmm.
this is a candle. Let me see.
I say this before we bounce. Tomorrow, I got my eye on the Dow. I know it's pulling back right now, but I think Dow could do something tomorrow.
I don't know who said this. Somebody said this today. That Dow YM ARTY like to do run Thursday, Friday. Who said that?
Me.
It was
Yeah,
you.
that's when you catch your good days.
Okay.
They really pump really good on Thursday and Friday.
There
They
you
they have
go.
they have really good days.
Mm. Yeah.
And I mean, shit. If you look, let me show. I'll share my screen. If you look, look at the setup on the Dow.
Mm.
So here's Thursday, Friday went up. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday consolidate. Thursday, come on, make this low one good time. That jank should be able to reverse and take all these highs,
Boom.
and then push through Friday. Same thing, just make another low, and then Thursday,
Mhm.
Friday, it likes to make that move up. So pull back, curl up, pull back, curl up.
Yeah. Okay.
Look, there go my guy, Strat King. Yep, YM double inside day. It looks to be. Strat King, it looks to be. You know what time it is, brother.
Tracking gets excited when he see double days.
Yes, he do, bro. He one of the only other folks I know that mess with the Dow like that.
Yeah. Tracking is a well, yes, his name is Strap. So yeah, he used the strap.
Mhm.
He used it for option or futures or both.
I don't know. He might answer you in the chat.
Yeah. Strap, you trade futures or
He said triple inside. That's what I was thinking. I don't really know all of it like that, but I mean, it basically got three dojis or three, wick like it's basically all inside of this Friday's range. I mean, it kind of wicked out a few times, but I mean, we ain't really retested Friday's high. We retested Friday's low Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. That's why I'm like, man, this thing is ready. He
gotcha.
said he uses it for options. Strat too slow for futures. He used ICT.
ICT, they go. So you use the macro time, 950, 1010. You know what I mean?
So Strat King. So when you see something like this,
Hmm.
that's a signal. You looking to
Yeah.
make a move
So
on that?
what's that? I'm thinking what?
The boot camp.
Ooh,
You gonna be
yeah.
in there with me then?
Yeah. So Monday, Strap Monday, they go live on YouTube. So if you could catch that on YouTube, you see their process. You can
He said,
see.
yeah, because price doesn't reverse from consolidation. It's gonna blast. All right. I know what I'm triggering then. I know what I'm waiting on.
So go back to the YMZ. I'm gonna show you some on the daily.
There you go.
All right. So go close. So you see that green candle?
This last one right here.
Yeah. No. The
This
black
doji
one.
or this green one? This one.
That one. That one.
Uh huh.
Put a line on the opening of that candle. Go to the hour. Go when we test that line. Boom.
Like here,
Yeah.
here.
Every time we test that hour, that close, that open, it react hard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But go back
Big.
on the daily so I can show you why. So whenever you got a swing like a low, and then a direct candle is lower,
Like
right?
this
And
one,
then yeah. So you got
and
like
then
that's
this
a
one.
double bottom. That's a double bottom, right? Yeah. So you
Yeah,
can
I
use
guess.
both the same. You can use the same though. So
Mm-hmm.
that's like a swing.
Mm-hmm.
So when price close above that close, and we retest
You talking
that
about this
opening.
close?
No, the opening price. When price, if we close above that,
We've
we
been
good.
staying above it the whole time, though.
Yeah, yes. So that means it's still bullish action.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah,
If that low is taken, then that settle is invalid.
invalid. Got it.
All right.
Yes, sir. All right, my guy, Strat Soldier, take it easy, bro. We about to head off soon too. We wrapping it
Yep.
up. But nah, I feel you, Dre. Yeah, I like it. I mean, yeah,
Like
more
I did it
more
for NQ.
confluence.
I did it for NQ because I looked for that setup on the 15 minutes. So I'm like, bro,
Mm,
daily everything fractal ICT, right? Everything
mm-hmm,
fractal.
Yes,
mm-hmm.
sir.
So if I see the same thing on the 15, let me look for the same thing on the daily. So look, when I see that, I went to NQ. NQ had the same thing you have right there. We test out that price, boom, rebound like that, like it was not tomorrow.
You talking about on the NQ?
Yeah. So NQ, look,
Mm-hmm.
you got the low, right? That's a
Mm-hmm.
low. Then that low to the left, that little red candle.
Mm-hmm.
No. That green one
You talking about
to
this
the
one?
left. That one. You put a price in there, like put a line.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You saying you got right here.
Yeah. And that red candle yesterday touched it to the T and bounce.
Yep. Yeah.
That
That's
yep.
also what a new week. That's also what a new week opening gap was too.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah.
So, he said our classes in the evening or during market. I ain't good with math. I don't want a headache. They in the morning, bro, and those be
5 in the
great.
morning.
Yeah, 5 in the morning.
5 in the
So
Yeah, I
morning,
mean, it
class.
don't really. You ain't really
Five
using
thirty.
math. You ain't really using
5.
math. Just to tell you what percentage of stuff is.
Yeah. 5:30 in the morning.
yeah. Larry said he looking for 25,200 to the downside. Damn, Larry.
Oh, Larry, what are you talking about?
You there?
Yeah, I see it.
He
Yeah,
aggressive.
previous day me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Larry, yeah, previous day me.
He said he
Yeah,
may
I like
secure the bag at 25,240. Strike K said 5 a.m.
hey,
Yeah,
boot
these
camp, bro.
these guys, they former
They
military
military.
cats, so
Yeah.
they be up bright and early.
Yeah, they don't play that shit, bro.
And we be right up with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm already up around that damn time anyway. So
Well, he started his show at 5:30, so he get class 5:30 to 6:30. Then me and Carr come in and trade. Then at 4 o'clock, he goes. We re-engineer the whole day, like whatever the day did. We go and review the day. That's how you learn, because you see the preview, how the day is gonna play it out, and then you see how it eventually play out. And we go about and review the day for 3 months, bro, every single day. And you learn. While you learn, you see the market doing the same thing over and over and over until it's stick in your freaking brain. You're like, oh, I see this shit before. Let me get long right now, but oh, let me get short here, but
Monday through Friday. Yep.
yeah, my nigga, this shit, yo, I'm telling you, bro. The way, well, this shit, I never, yo, shit, for real.
That ain't really that bad, bro. Once you up, and then after a week you get used to it.
But if you miss it, they record the session, so you're not missing it. You can see it. If you can make it, you can make it. You know, it's not like, oh, mandatory, you got to be there. You can make it in the morning, then you watch the video. Somebody gonna record and put it in there. All that for $100. Yeah, that shit crazy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
People that took the boot camp last time, they're like, "Yo, why you charging it's too cheap?" I was like, "Damn." Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you do get $1 million value for nothing.
No lie, bro. Yeah. Man, it's getting late in New York City, baby. The Yankees now far.
It's boot camp every day.
Man, stop talking about my Yankees, bro. We beat y'all. I'm watching the game right now. That's why I'm quiet. Yeah, looking slow.
Wait, I need ya in Mexico, Cancun. Come take vacation, Aaron. We need ya here, bro. What he said?
All right, fellas, we coming to the countdown, man. How we gonna close the night, y'all?
Don't fight price.
Don't fight price like you see, man. Every day is a bullish day.
Don't fight price. Do not. What am I saying?
I'm gonna just say, patience pays.
Yes.
Yeah.
Patience
Facts.
pays, man. Be patient, yo. Be patient. But yeah, man. Hopefully y'all got some good gems tonight. I think y'all definitely did. Gave y'all some business cycle stuff. Talk good game. Gave y'all some good background on our trading journeys, all that good stuff. So look, man, y'all finished the week strong. You know, if you are up if you end tomorrow really good, don't risk it all on Friday. Man. Take it easy on Friday.
Yep.
Wrap up a good week. You know, end it on a good note. I think it was one of the dudes on the pack that I heard say, you don't want, what was he like? You don't want a shitty diaper because you gotta wear it all weekend or something like that.
We call it a poopy diaper.
I thought no, that shit was funny, but I was like, yo, that makes perfect sense. Like, yo, you gotta hold that in all weekend. You working for the weekend to redeem yourself. You don't want to go out like that.
Oh yeah.
So you know, at the end of the day, man, if you had a good week, just keep it that way. You know, like we said, go out, touch grass, relax.
Don't trade every day. You don't have to trade every day either.
Right.
Yeah.
Enjoy your wins. You know, reset, get ready for a new week, man.
You see, I'm not trading tomorrow. I'll be in Puerto Rico. So yeah.
Oh yeah, shout out to you, man. Safe travels, brother. Safe travels, man.
And that nice weather. Yeah, enjoy it, bro. I love Puerto Rico.
Hell yeah, bro.
I've been out there before too. It was a good time. Y'all going to San Juan?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Right. Dope. Well, people, listen, man. That wraps up the week for this week. We'll be back next Tuesday. You know, to catch y'all up with how this week ends and how next week starts. One thing I will say, next week, earnings season kicks off, baby.
Thanks.
So you know it's about to get real exciting, man. So with that being said, man, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening. End the week strong. Until next week, Late Night Nevers crew, we out.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Boricua, hell yeah, Bad Bunny.